Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your weekly love reading for this week of June 29th to July 5th. Keep in mind time is fluid and stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So let's see, your overall energy for love this week is the Gardener. All right, Pisces. So when this card comes through, somebody wants to put effort into your garden. They want to come through with effort, devotion, appreciation, attention, whatever the case may be. It looks like somebody wants to grow a connection with you. And this card specifies that somebody is in the position of wanting to put effort in nurturing this connection with you. Now, if you are a single Pisces, continue being the gardener for yourself and nurturing your own garden, because when you do that, you put out the energy of attracting somebody like-minded into your energy. So if you are connecting to somebody, this is them. If you are single and not connecting to anybody, this would be considered you. So there's a double dose of energy to this card, depending on your situation. Let's see what your Mystic Moon oracles are giving you here, Pisces, but definitely in a position of receiving effort from someone this week. Let's see, you have Victim, Muse, and Healing. Beautiful. So this is actually a pretty rare combination of cards, even to get with the Gardener, because this shows me, Pisces, that you are connecting to somebody that is helping you get out of your head and finding inspiration with alignment, healing, and movement forward in a way that feels healthy, opposed to feeling like you're spiraling or you're uncertain or you just like don't know what to do, not feeling secure, not feeling comfortable. That's a total opposite of this energy, where this person wants to put effort into helping you heal. I say it's a rare combination of cards because you don't really see that message come through that often, but it looks like somebody is so inspired by you. You are their muse, you are their energy of almost like you're their fuel for life, and they want to fuel and fill up your cup of healing. Now, if you are single, like I said, that Gardener is you. And what you're doing right now, or at least being called to do right now from your spirit team, is to focus on your healing and becoming your own muse. We are what we attract. So when you're always talking down on yourself or you're always coming up with worst case scenario, that's actually the energy you're putting out there. So single Pisces, this is your week to really find this sense of healing and inspiration within yourself. Get out of your head, get out of that energy of these things are happening to me. Instead of thinking that way, think of these things happened for me. So I learn, so I move forward, so I find healing and can attract in the energy that matches that. So either A, you're connecting to somebody who wants to put in a lot of effort towards helping you heal and getting out of your head, healing, trusting the situation, being inspired by each other, and or single Pisces, this is what the universe is asking for you to do this week to ascend your energy to aligning to someone. So let's see, your overall energy from the tarot is the Ace of Swords with clarity of belief. So the Ace of Swords indicates new conversation and new communication coming in. Some of you may exchange information with a new person this week. Some of you may hear from someone this week that has something that they want to say to you. If you're in a relationship, I feel like there could be this energy of having good communication or having better communication together. And that's what I feel with this combination of cards, where like you don't really feel like you have to second guess. You don't really feel like you have to ask for clarity. A lot of you could find yourself in a connection or with somebody who they just give you the clarity without you really needing to ask for it. Some of you may have had some trials and tribulations that got you to this point where you two just understand and know what each other needs or wants. But let's clarify that Ace of Swords. But there's definitely some emphasis on some type of communication, conversation, information. Ace of Swords being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So On a spiritual level, this combination of cards would tell me that the universe is ready to send somebody new into your physical life. So if you are a single Pisces that have been working on your healing, been working on nurturing yourself, it looks like you are getting closer and closer to that physical manifestation of an individual. The Ace of Swords to the Six of Pentacles could be a conversation that revolves around some type of plan to get together in the physical. My two clue cards for like quality time would be the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So you have one of my clue cards out, which gives me an indication that there could be a conversation that revolves around quality time, spending more time together, or doing something that involves you spending time with this person. If you're in a relationship, if not, I definitely do feel like there could be a physical manifestation of someone. And there's a nice like rebalancing to communication. So either A, this new person could just be somebody where you two are compatible with the way you communicate right away. Or if you're in a relationship or talking, dating somebody, whatever you want to call it, you two may find that you two communicate on a better level or communicate on a good level. What's coming your way here? The Five of Wands. Your influence is the Emperor. Your unexpected energy is the King of Wands. Your advice is the Seven of Swords. And your outcome is the Three of Swords. So there is really this energy that's needed to be healed in your energy or in a connection here. And I see it coming through in the spread. And I want to clarify it right away here. And I'm not really surprised that you have this energy coming through because you do have the Victim card. So there is some type of like healing to hurt that this person is going to be giving to you. And the Seven of Swords and your advice is to not allow thought spirals to self-sabotaging or sabotage a situation. Because it looks like for some of you, there is this kind of like, all right, I want to react from past hurt, but I don't want to give past hurt into a situation that could bring me healing. So let's see, Five of Wands of what's coming your way with the Moon, the Emperor, the Devil, hello, and the Ten of Pentacles. So in terms of love, there is this energy that surrounds fear of giving your all out of fear of getting hurt. So there are certain fears that are asking to be worked through this connection or just your energy in general, so you can step into this divine union, Emperor energies, or align to that divine counterpart that is healthy for you, right? The Devil energy doesn't feel like a healthy energy, but there's something where I feel like, you know, if somebody is fueling your emotions right now, Pisces, there could be this awareness where you're like, oh, it doesn't have to do with anybody else. It has to do with me because nothing is even happening and I'm driving myself crazy. Nothing is even happening and I'm creating a scenario of hurt. That's what the victim energy does. So I feel like there could be this awareness energy you have upon yourself. Let's see, the Emperor in your influence with Judgment, the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords. So there is this energy of you learning how to not project past pain into a current situation or a new situation. And I feel like this theme has been coming up for you a lot. We are under a lunation of the Capricorn full moon ruled by Saturn. Saturn sometimes teaches us those difficult lessons that feel uncomfortable. So I feel like there is some type of happiness that's in front of you, but your mind like just can't believe it almost. Your mind is like, too good to be true. There must be something up here. When is the other shoe going to drop? King of Wands of what's unexpected. So this is where that unexpected attraction comes in, that unexpected effort, where this person may surprise you, where you're assuming negative energy and they then bring you positive energy. There's a surprise, the Tower, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So this person's going to try to get you to open up to feeling something. Because I feel like there is this energy of fear connected to deeper feelings that it looks like it's yours and only yours here. Now, maybe did this person do something in the past that caused you to feel something? Sure. but I don't feel like that's happening for all of you. But you may unexpectedly find yourself feeling like you want to heal. You want to open up. You don't want to be scared to feel something. You don't want to be scared to feel feelings, death, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, to the King of Cups. So it's almost like your energy or your mind attempts to create worst case scenario where you're like, I want to run away. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in this. And this person comes in to reground your energy. This person's energy is very regrounding for you, it looks like. 7 of Swords in your advice to the Justice card. Yep, balance out the mind, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands. So your mind is going to create a sense of potential insecurity. I get like a too good to be true energy, or like what's up here, or what's really going on behind the scenes, or this, that, and the other. Your mind is trying to get you to run away from your feelings this week. But your advice is to not let that happen and stabilize it. Because, you know, with the 3 of Swords, you can hurt this other person in the process because of the fact that you are fearing her or trying to avoid it. 3 of Swords in your outcome to the world. There's the completion to the cycle. 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups, King of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Exactly. So there is a completion to this energy. That's why you have healing here. You know, if you didn't have healing here in this position and say you had the separation card, I'd say, all right, you're definitely separating from somebody who's just causing you pain. But your outcome is showing me that there's a completion to you anticipating hurt or avoiding situations out of the fear of anticipating hurt, not allowing people to get closer to you, possibly you not putting in the effort or the love you would naturally put in. It's almost like you stop yourself out of fear from getting deeper. But with the King of Wands to the 8 of Wands, this is not an energy that you feel like you can avoid or ignore because of the way it's making your heart feel. The way this person is putting in effort, the way this person connects to you, the synchronicities and the connection, things along those lines. Like, this person is a nurturer. The King of Wands is an energy that wants to give you passion. They want to give you action. They want to give you love. They want to give you things. They want to make you feel seen. They want to make you feel heard. And I feel like this could be the perfect individual to help you heal that's coming in for you, or the person you're connecting to. As much as you want to allow the mind to create fears to run away from, this person is, I don't feel like they will allow that energy to happen with what's coming through. It's showing that this person is like, yeah, no, Pisces, we're not going to do that. Nothing is happening. There is no problem. Let's not create a problem. So it looks like you could find yourself slightly triggered to create a bigger issue out of something than it really has to be, or create a sense of fear that's larger than it has to be. And it looks like this person is here to like stabilize that for you. Show you that you don't have to think that way, that you don't have to feel that way. Just because the path of the unknown is in front of you, or maybe you don't have all the answers, you don't know exactly what's going to happen. The universe is like, that shouldn't stop you from experiencing love. So with that 3 of Swords to the world, giving that completion to this hurt, and the 8 of Wands showing an expansion to your love life, it's like the universe is saying, expand with this energy instead of close off to this energy. Because it looks like there are some fears, or there are some belief systems or thought processes from the past that may try to talk you out of moving forward. You know, like, I'm a Pisces sun. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm really good at talking myself out of things and talking myself into things. So you may find yourself in that position this week. But the way this energy is coming through, though, and your overall energy shows me that just having a conversation about it will heal this. There doesn't have to be too much. It just has to be like, hey, I feel this way. Okay, you feel this way. This is how I feel. Let's talk about it. Let's understand each other and let's move forward. Or this is what I've went through in my past. This is what you went through in your past. This is what I want for my present and my future. It's like just conversating with this person is healing. And sometimes the mind can't make sense of that. Sometimes the mind is just like, well, that's just words, or that's just communication. But it looks like with the King of Wands here twice, this person doesn't just follow up with words. And you have the Emperor here. They follow up with action connected to what they say, which could be something that feels a little different from you if you were used to dealing with people in the past that just said things but did other things, right? So I feel like with your overall energy, it's saying, all we got to do is talk about this. And your mind is like, that's all we had to do? All we had to do is conversate? Really? Like, it's like something like that here. And your outcome ends with the 8 of Wands, which is also my conversation card. So you start with communication, you end with communication. So I feel like the communication between you and this person is evolving, or there is evolution to your energy that connects to somebody where, yes, communication can heal things. Y'all don't need to talk about it for a week. You could talk about it for a couple minutes or whatever the case may be and move forward. And it's almost like your energy can't make sense of that. You're like, wait, that's it? We didn't drag this on? It didn't become a bigger issue than it had to be? I was able to speak my mind to this person and they didn't call me crazy? And your brain is just like, it's different, or it feels different than what you're used to, but it's better. It's stable. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You have this energy that can strive towards that full happiness, that full commitment, and that full exchange of love and energy, where you may want to hide away or talk yourself out of it. But you may, by week's end, re-talk yourself into it and really try to face those fears here. And that's literally your advice. The 7 of Swords, your advice is saying your mind may try to play tricks on you and cause difficulty inside of your energy. Don't allow it to happen, because in your unexpected energy, for me, it kind of looks like you're like, ooh, Louis, I'm going to run away. And then this person's reaction towards you or response to you is not what you were expecting. And it kind of like keeps you there or keeps you present, where you may have assumed that, you know, you feeling conflicted was going to create a conflict in the situation, and you may be surprised that it actually doesn't. So this is what I have here for you for the week. I actually really like this energy, and it's very specific. Your, what the heck am I calling these? Oracle are giving it to me, and your spread is giving it to me in type of a linear way as well. And victim is your first card, and usually the first card indicates to me that either A, this is already just recently happened, or B, it's occurring right now as you move through it throughout the week, because by week's end, you end up with healing and new inspiration in this connection. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have strong Aries, you have Pisces, you have Capricorn, you have Scorpio, Leo, and Libra. So now we're going to look into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week, Pisces. First up is Aries. It's time for me to heal now, and the Ace of Wands. So Aries may have taken some time out to heal, but the Ace of Wands indicates that they are back. They want a fresh start. This is also like my Ace of Wands would be like my phone call card, or like getting a really passionate message that feels like comes out of nowhere or just has a lot in it. But Aries looks like they want a fresh start or a new start, or they want to talk about their healing process and potentially start to heal with you. Could also be a new Aries that's coming into your world that could be very healing, very specific to the reading. Taurus. Why did I get that first? Hold on, I got to do it the other way. Taurus. Sometimes they stay awake thinking about you, and the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles for me is Taurus's card. They're trying to go slow and steady and gain comfort in this connection. They do sometimes stay awake thinking about you. Sleepless nights maybe. Reminiscing, fantasizing. With the Knight of Pentacles, you may feel like you're dealing with a slow Taurus, but Taurus is saying, this is the pace that I'm comfortable with, and I want Pisces, and I want to see where this can go and how this can continue. Next up is Gemini. So many things remind me of you, and the Page of Wands. So some type of communication coming from a Gemini. This type of combination gives me like a Gemini may send you like a memory of the two of you because they're reminiscing over you or getting reminded of you somehow, some way. Whether you two are together or not, you could hear from an old Gemini and they send you, I don't know, like a picture of the two of you, or they're like, hey, remember this? Others of you connecting to a Gemini could be the same thing where they share something with you of a memory of the two of you, but they are getting reminded of you. And with the Page of Wands here, they want to re-spark the spark or have some excitement between the two of you. Cancer, sorry, Page of Wands could also be like something flirtatious, so it could be a flirty Gemini. All right, Cancer, I hope that you can forgive me one day in the Four of Pentacles. So Cancer may have done something that made you close off to them. Made you shut down, maybe distance you, made you feel a little stubborn towards opening up. They are hoping that you can forgive them one day, but with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like they may have a indirect way of trying to get forgiveness, where it doesn't necessarily feel like they're being as open with accountability, if that makes sense. It's kind of like this combination of cards says, well, maybe time will pass and Pisces will forgive me. So I'll just see in the future. But they did something that closed you off. Next up is Leo. I'm so attracted to you. And the Temperance card. So Leo is highly attracted to your energy. They're trying to stay patient in this connection in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes Temperance can come in and indicate a long distance relationship, which could indicate needing to have patience. But others of you, Leo wants to find healing with you. They want to find balance. They have strong attraction. Some of you could hear from a past Leo that wants to make things right with you as well. Next up is Virgo. I'm becoming a better person, and the Four of Swords. So Virgo is trying to work on themselves with the Four of Swords. The Two of Swords, they may be resting, relaxing, or they could have something that they have to, like, sometimes the Four of Swords indicates like an illness or an injury where they need to take time to themselves. They are indicating they are becoming a better person. Knight of Cups, they definitely have feelings for you. They definitely want to show you these feelings, but their feelings could be a little bit in terms of when they are feeling up for showing feelings, if that makes sense, especially if they're like ill or injured or something like that. But you may have been dealing with a Virgo who wasn't as action-oriented, and they may step in with being more action-oriented with the Knight of Cups. Next up is Libra. I hide behind material things, and the King of Cups. So Libra may be using materialistic energy to show you their love. And with the Three of Wands, I do feel like there could be some type of, looks like they're waiting for something. They're anticipating something in this connection. Maybe you're waiting on Libra to do something. But I feel like Libra definitely has feelings for you, but they may not show them that obviously all the time, but they're definitely there. Scorpio, the timing just wasn't right for us, and the Eight of Cups. So Scorpio feels like their timing was off between the two of you. Maybe there are certain things that were still needed to get over before happiness in this connection. But it could indicate that Scorpio feels like you two are healing and are moving on from things that were not serving the two of you, and possibly the timing is about to be right between the two of you to have happiness after some type of need to maybe heal in solitude or heal on your own. Sagittarius, you came closer than anyone, and the Star. So Sagittarius is looking at you as wish fulfillment. The Tower could be some unexpected energy of a new start coming in with a Sagittarius here. They're indicating you came closer than anyone, and it looks like they want to have a fresh start with you, which could be pretty surprising or feel unexpected. What the heck am I saying? The Star here indicating healing, which actually you have a lot of healing energy in the all signs portion as well. So there's definitely something going on of healing. Sagittarius may definitely surprise you with a new offer here. Some of you could meet a surprising new Sagittarius. Capricorn, we will be together again, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Capricorn has an offer for you. They want to be back together with you, and they have an offer to make that is serious, that is committed. Some of you, this is just maybe, like I said, with Leo over here, could be a long distance thing. You two were not in each other's physical presence, and now Ace of Pentacles, making plans or offers or opportunities to be back in each other's physical presence. But there could be an offer of commitment that comes from Capricorn as well with that combination. Aquarius, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson and the Six of Wands. So I feel like Aquarius is grateful for what they have learned from you. The Six of Wands to the Emperor, it looks like they definitely have became wiser from this connection. The Six of Wands shows me, I feel like they do want your attention, or they do want to feel like they have a win with you. So if you are still with an Aquarius, I feel like they are in the position of wanting to step up to the plate with what they have learned and put it into action in this connection. Others of you, if you're disconnected from one, I feel like they don't want to be the one that makes the move, but they do want to see or do want your attention somehow. And lastly is Pisces. I wonder if you're happy without me, and the Two of Cups. So Pisces is reminiscing over this connection. Knight of Swords could be a fast-paced energy of communication coming in from a Pisces. Maybe you haven't heard from in a while. And here they come wanting to reconnect because they are wondering how you're doing, wondering if you're happy without them. Others of you, if you're in a relationship with a Pisces, it could be that there is something that you two need to speak about, talk about, that could happen this week. It could happen all of a sudden. Your Pisces may say something to you that feels like it comes out of nowhere, but it does look like there's either a connection or an attempt to reconnect with a fellow Pisces. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Pisces, thank you for being here and for watching. And keep in mind, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You can resonate to the main spread, but not resonate to the all signs portion. You can resonate to the all signs portion, but not resonate to the main spread. You can resonate to neither. And it may not just been your reading this week. You know, it's a weekly, so come back at the end of the week, reflect on it. If it wasn't yours, that's okay. So thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Pisces. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, and I'll talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now.